Hello everyone and welcome to my channel IQ Booster AR. Today is 15th of August, that is Independence Day. So first of all, happy Independence Day to all, and in this video I'll be updating you with the current affairs related to 15th of August. So let's start with today's first question, that is, which country recently decided to create a digital vaccine passport for the citizens wishing to travel abroad? The right answer is B. Canada. Canada has recently decided to create a digital vaccine passport for the citizens wishing to travel abroad. If we talk about Canada, it is in North America. Its capital is Ottawa and Canadian dollar is the currency. Justin Trudeau is the Prime Minister of Canada. And if we talk more about Canada, Canada was in talks last month. The average temperature of Canada is 20 to 22 degrees Celsius. But because of climate changes, temperature in Canada rose up to 50 degrees Celsius, and this was the first time that something like this happened there. Now, the second question is, recently, which country has test fired 290-kilometer range surface-to-surface ballistic missile Ghazwani? The right answer is D. Pakistan. Pakistan recently test fired 290-kilometer range surface-to-surface ballistic missile Ghazwani. Ghazwani is the hypersonic surface-to-surface ballistic missile designed and developed by National Development Complex. Ballistic missile hits the target on surface to surface, while the semi-ballistic missile can hit the targets those are in air. Now, if we take the example of Indian missiles, Prithvi missile of India is the surface to surface ballistic missile, while Akash is the semi-ballistic missile of India. Now, if we talk about Pakistan, it's our neighbor country whose capital is Islamabad. Its Prime Minister is Imran Khan and Arif Alvi is the President. And recently, Pakistan have been added to the grey list by the Financial Action Task Force FATF. Jacobabad, a city in Pakistan, has recorded the world highest temperature, which was more than 50 degrees Celsius. And Justice Aisha Malik is said to become the first woman Chief Justice in Pakistan. And now, the third question for the day is, Union Cabinet has given extension of service for how many years to Home Secretary Ajay Bhalla? The right answer is C. 1 year. Union Cabinet has given extension of service for 1 year to Home Secretary Ajay Bhalla. Ajay Bhalla is the IAS officer of the Assam Meghalaya Cadre 1984 batch and was appointed as the Home Secretary in the year 2019. His tenure was expected to be completed next week, but now it has been increased by 1 year. Don't get confused in Ajay Kumar and Ajay Kumar Bhalla. Ajay Kumar is our Defense Secretary, and if you are asked about Ajay Kumar Bhalla, then he is our Home Secretary. And now, the fourth question is, recently a nationwide program of Fit India Freedom Run 2.0 was launched by. The right answer is A. Anurag Thakur. Recently, Anurag Thakur launched a nationwide program of Fit India Freedom Run 2.0. Anurag Thakur is the current Minister of Sports, Youth Affairs and Minister of Information and Broadcasting. In the first Fit India Freedom Run that was held last year, there were 5 crore participants, and this year, in its second edition, the number increased to 7.5 crore. It was launched to aware the citizens of India about fitness and health. This Fit India Freedom Run 2.0 was started from Major Dhyan Chand National Stadium in New Delhi. Now, the fifth question is, by which year the government of India has set a target to make the country single-use plastic free? The right answer is B. 2022. The government of India has set a target to make the country single-use plastic free by the year 2022. This single-use plastic harms the environment as it takes more than 1000 years to degrade in a landfill. According to the Environment Ministry of India, the plastic bags under 50 microns will be banned from 30th September 2021. It will be replaced by the plastic bags of 120 microns. The government set a target to ban all the single-use plastic products by 1st July 2022. Now, if we talk about other options, option D 2030. Indian Railways has set the target to make the Indian Railways carbon emission free by the year 2030. Also, India has announced in the International Solar Alliance that till the year 2030, 450 gigawatts of its total energy will be from renewable energy. Now, option C 2025. India set the target of making India TB free till the year 2025. And now, the sixth question is, recently, who became the 69th Chess Grandmaster of India? The right answer is D. Harshit Raja. Harshit Raja became the 69th Chess Grandmaster of India. Harshit, who is just 20 years old, from Pune, Maharashtra. The title of Grandmaster is given to the chess players by FIDE, International Chess Federation. If we talk about other Grandmasters of India, Vishwanathan Anand was the first Grandmaster of India, and before Harshit Raja, Arjun Kalyan was made the 68th Grandmaster, who is 18-year-old from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. If we talk about FIDE, all the chess tournaments are regulated by FIDE and was established in the year 1924. Its headquarters is in Leuven, Switzerland, and Arkady Vukovic is the chairman of FIDE. If we talk about other options, I already told you about option D Harshit Raja 69th Grandmaster and option B Arjun Kalyan 68th Grandmaster of India. If we talk about Leon Mendoka, option C from Goa is the 67th Grandmaster. Option A Abhimanyu Mishra, an Indian origin boy living in USA, became the youngest Grandmaster whose age is just 12 years. Now, the seventh question is, recently which bowler became the first fast bowler in the world to bowl 35,000 balls in Test cricket and the fourth overall bowler? The right answer is C. James Anderson. James Anderson became the first fast bowler and fourth overall bowler to bowl 35,000 balls in Test cricket. He became the fourth overall bowler to do so. So now, who are the three before him? Before him, three spinners, Muthaiya Muralidharan from Sri Lanka, who bowled 44,039 balls. Anil Kumble from India bowled a total of 40,850 balls. And Shane Warne from Australia, who bowled a total of 40,705 balls in his Test career. All three of them were spinners. So, James Anderson was the first fast bowler to achieve this accomplishment. Now, the eighth question is, recently, who has launched the country's first driverless autonomous electric vehicle? The right answer is A. Pune. Pune launched the country's first driverless autonomous electric vehicle. The mechanical engineering students of MIT World Peace University in Pune developed the India's first electric autonomous vehicle. This vehicle will be used to connect the areas near the metro station and airports, golf clubs and universities, etc. Now, if we talk about other options, recently, PM Modi launched India's first driverless metro, which was launched in option D, Delhi. Now, option A, the Indian Institute of Virology, Chemical Laboratory of India, and Serum Institute of India. All three of them are situated in Pune. Option B, Nagpur. Our Central Minister Nitin Jairam Gadkari inaugurated the LPG plant in Nagpur. Option C, Mumbai. India's first underwater tunnels work is in progress, which is in Mumbai. And now, the ninth question is, the governor of which state, retired Brigadier B.D. Mishra, has given the additional charge of Mizoram? The right answer is B, Arunachal Pradesh. Retired Brigadier B.D. Mishra, Governor of Arunachal Pradesh, has been given the additional charge of Mizoram. You can see him in the image. Besides him, the Governor of Sikkim, Ganga Prasad, has been given the additional charge of Manipur. Now, if we talk about Mizoram, its capital is Izhova. Also, the Mizoram government announced the cash prize of 1 lakh rupees to the parent with the highest number of children in their constituency. And now, the last question for the day is, the government of Gujarat has sought assistance of how many crore Indian rupees from the central government for the current project line of its state? The right answer is D, 2000 crores. Gujarat government sought assistance of 2000 crores rupees from the central government for the current project line in Gujarat. The project line was announced by PM Narendra Modi on 15th August 2020. This was about Project Lion, but you should also know about Project Tiger as questions are asked in exam about it. Project Tiger was started in the year 1973 and currently there are 52 tiger reserves. The 52nd tiger reserve was made recently, which is Ramgarh Vishdhari of Rajasthan. We have discussed about Project Lion and Project Tiger. Now, if we discuss about Project Elephant, which was started in the year 1992 and 12th August is celebrated as Elephant Day. So guys, that's all for today and I'll be back tomorrow with another video. So guys, please subscribe the channel if you haven't subscribed it yet and don't forget to hit the bell icon.